Mattel Electronics presents the Intellivision Gamer.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Intellivision Show. Why is that not turning off? It played multiple times, at least on my end. Oh, that's what's going on. I have the stream on in the browser and it automatically started. I do that so I can read the poll because I can't see that where I'm at. And apparently I forgot to hit the button so it wouldn't play. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Intellivision Show, episode 99. Next week is 100. That is crazy that it's been going on for over 2 years, just about every single Monday. What's even more crazy is how long most of the shows have been. So today we're going to give away another sprint. That's right. One of the guys, and I'll put his name out there later, that won says, I got my sprint. I don't want to be greedy, and I would like the wheel to be spun again. So we are going to do what he requested, and we're going to give away another sprint tonight. We're going to talk about the 2025 games, homebrew games that came out this year. We're going to name them all off. I'm going to play at the end of the show. I'm going to play like 4 or so, depending on time permitting, of my favorites. We are going to, of course, talk about Sprint World, the news that's going on with the Sprint. I can take some questions. If I don't know the answers, I'll get the answers and tell them in the next show. We're going to have the Intellivision news. I have mail call. I'm making up for last week, too. In fact, there was some mail call last week. Normally, my wife gets the mail every day, just the way our schedules work, so I never even think about getting it. Well, I thought it was weird that nothing came. And I went down after the show and I'm like, have you been getting the mail? And she's like, no, I haven't been. I'm like, oh boy, I went out there. There was so much. We have a pretty big mailbox. There was so much stuff stuffed in there. I had 3 or 4 things that I could have shown, but we'll show them today. So let me see what else, make sure I don't miss anything here. We've got a Homebrew Highlight on the newly just released Duck Hunter. I won't have gameplay, and I haven't read the manual, Mike, because it's still sealed. It's actually in mail call, and then we're going to show it off, and we're going to tell you what it is, how you play it, and where you can get it. All right, guys, don't forget, give the show a like. It helps out in the beginning, especially. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, AtariAge, Discord. Those links and my email are in the description of every video. If you ever need to reach out and get a hold of me, there are many ways to do so. Just search Intellivision Gamer and lots of stuff will pop up. So let's go ahead and do this again. I'm going to get something better. I'm going to get, like a lot of the guys do, I'm going to have either a scrolling page, like make a little video with some kind of Intellivision game sound music, or maybe my Intellivision, and I'm going to have all the names listed, and it'll scroll through. Because reading 122 channel members, and I know this is going to die down within 30 days, but I need to figure out something better because it takes a couple minutes to read all these names. So we're going to do it better here shortly. But for right now, we got 122 members, and I'm going to go through it fast. We got Roger Matthews, Mike's Gaming Gala, TV Hasselhoff, Go Game Go, Metal Torso, Michael Doherty, InTv Fun, Rickster8 Retro Gaming, Mr. Post Style, Kurt Bradshaw, Retro Bliss Gaming, Torque, Stephen Baker, PJ Smith, Eric Lamb, Empty Pixel Gaming, Super Mega Graphics 64, Truly Offensive Name, Bacon Ice Cream Productions. We've got his shirt on today. Off-Grid Arcade, Benvril, Salvatore, Pierre Garreau, Camo Ducky, Tom Jarvis, 8-Bit Widgets, Jonas Ness, Stock Jock, Chris Cromwell, Mark Bear, PT Rush, Stone Farmer, Tim Linder, Ozzy, Sarah Gobrecht, Tyler Stevenson, Alpha Blast 25, The Doug, Kevin Eagle, Emma Jade, Brady Goat, Paul CZY, Retro Tiburon, Alpha Blast, Blocky Dad, Chester L, Eugenio Aguilera, Kai 7777, Rami Butler, Timothy Lamfier, Atari Fan 72, Derek, Gray Skull, Randall Nomad, Pete 2049, the winner of the LTO Flash, and that is, it's right behind me. I don't think I see it. That will be going out this week. I've not been able to get to the post office. Everything else has been, pretty sure everything else has been handed out or sent. Guitar Geo, The Horse Stream live, Clay Kennedy, Luke's Awakening, Retro Still Alive, The Max, Retro Forever. I'm guessing that is Scotty Z70, The Armchair Rocker, Carbonated Lithium, that's Electronite, William Moeller, Tofu, Herb Wars, 1375 Stick Boy, Chris Guy, Operation Shutdown, RB Wings, Robert Dutcher, Major Stark, The Atari Network, Trichome, Living Room Sports, Verdman 54, Cold Heat 007, Camaro SS, Obsidian Contraption, INTV fan, or NT fan, Regional Conflicts. I'm trying to read faster than I can read. Somerset Man, Meebzorp, Oni, Star Paddler, Kansas Bull, H Mansion 999, Luca Verce, Adam Burns, Frank Span, Chris Walker, Paposporus, Paul, Rob, D55, Mr. Sam, Regulators, Steve Minar, Brian F, Regular Customs, Katie Sanchez, Digit 088, The Retro Bro, G Colley, Atari Fun 2007, Bobby Dennett, Tim Robert, Bite Links, Aber Vincent 2317, Tim Babcock, Adventure Mobile Cade, E. Buckeye, Blue Pharaoh, For the Truth, Double Knot, Mr. Chip 1984, Dan Ruff, what is that? Hagian, Mike Alex, Jeremiah Thomas, Anthony, Mike OS 1998, the Jeremy Holloway, Keith, that is Crash 7, and No Face Bigfoot Gaming. Thank you all, and thank you for all the gifted subs that a lot of those are. And if you want to become a member, just hit that join button. And now let's welcome everyone in chat. Oh my gosh, 63. Oh, Roger was first. We're going to go through this fast as well, because otherwise we'll spend 40 minutes just in the intro and saying hello to everyone. Benville was second. Retro Creep's here. What's going on, Creeper? He is the Retro Creep, formerly known as the Atari Creep. PJ Smith is here. Stock Jock's here. Salvatore's here. Luke's Awakening's here. He says, hear me out. The Retro Gamer's Corey. The Intellivision Gamer's Casey. I think I've solved this. Pierre, what's going on, Pierre? Good to see you as well. New member, Gear Guy. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Crash 7 is here. Bart, Off Grid Arcade. Been doing a lot of Sprint content. I love watching your videos, Bart. I watch everyone as much as I possibly can, especially if it's Sprint and Intellivision. Are you refreshed? I wish. I'll get to that in a second, but yeah, not so much yet. Torque's here. What's going on, Torque? Michael Doherty's here. Mike's Gaming Gala. What's up, Super Mike? Trying to skip through these guys. Don't want to miss anyone. No More continues. What's going on? Good to see you. DJ C Game Studios. What's going on, chick? Hello from Georgia, USA. Oh, wait. No, Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, that's code from Georgia. We probably hear Georgia more than we hear our own town called out. Mr. Poe Styles here. What's going on, Poe? Sarah's here. Is it Gobrecht? I'm not sure how to say that. Gobrecht. People get my name. There's like 3-4 ways people say my last name, and I like to get people's names right. It doesn't bother me, but I know some people, you want to hear your name said right. The Intellivision Mantis. This is the guy. This is why we don't have any Sprint consoles, why they're sold out most places. That Mantis, that Corey guy, and I don't know, that good-looking bald guy that was in those pictures. I know they've got a lot to do with what's going on. Oop, what I missed there? I might have you beat, Michael. I missed that, whatever that was. I should make all the other mics change their name. I've had it the longest. And then that's Mike's Gaming Gala saying I might have you beat, Michael. No More continues. Hello from Tennessee, where it's far too easy to get re-addicted to Hover Force. Hover Force is an amazing game. I didn't have it growing up, but man, is that game well done. I really like it. Once you learn how to play, I mean, there's a little bit of a learning curve there. Randall Nomad, what's going on? Hello from upstate New York. You're 3,000 something miles away or something like that from me. Mostly. I'll tell you guys in a second. You can probably hear my voice a little bit, but Rick is here. What an amazing score on Space Armada this week, but we'll get into that in a few more minutes. Kelly's here, the one that plays Intellivision with her finger. Whatever works. I mean, if she gets good scores, that's all that matters. If she can beat Bart, even better. Camaro SS, what's going on? Oh, one of my favorites. Art Big Falls in the house. Sprints are stupid. Oh, we got Rab. 100 is overrated. 99 is where it's at. Good to see you, Rab. Need to have you on one of these days if you're ever free. One of the few people I don't think you've ever been on. What's going on, Ted? Ted Adam Green. Silly bartender. Oh, Roger. I know you're laughing. Thank you, Roger. 10 more members. Woo! I don't know if I can see who got them though. It looks like Buzz 3720, Michael Hussey, Brand Aid, Offbeat, Nerd Lounge Master, Yellowish Wolf, Big Block Plymouth, DJC Game Studios, Guppyzar, IR Geek. I think that's all. That's why I leave that other window open. I just got to remember to don't leave it. Don't let it where it can start playing once I go live. Oop, wrong one. DJC Detroit, longtime listener, first time caller, musician from Detroit here. I wonder who that could be. Bacon ice cream sounds gross. I will agree with you. I like a lot of ice cream, but my favorite is a really good vanilla. There's not much ice cream that I won't eat, but I don't like chocolate covered bacon either. A lot of people really like that. I love bacon on salads, burgers, just by itself. You know, there's lots of ways I like bacon, but not on ice cream, not mixed with chocolate. If I don't get a sprint, I'm hitting dislike. I don't know that it's true, but I think likes and dislikes, I think they're all the same. Oh my, am I part of Corey's silly club? Corey is the retro gamer. Luke already figured it out. There's no more secret there. Buzz got one of the free memberships from Roger saying thank you. Welcome to the club. All 130 something of you. At least for the rest of the month. Trying to skip through this, guys. I'm trying. There's a lot of you and you're very chatty, which is awesome. TJ's here. My favorite bastard. He has a great retro PC and he does other stuff too, but a lot of retro computer stuff. And actually, like I've said before, he is the reason that I have all this behind me and all in this room. And my wife just loves you, TJ. The Mantis has my second sprint. I know he's got a few of mine too. I'm trying to get a few of them. Kurt Bradshaw. Tofu. Can you start again? I didn't hear my name. Tofu. Now you heard it twice. Actually, 3 times. Whew. You got to read them. Pike the side effects. Disclaimer on a pharmaceutical commercial. Or we all pause and set audio playback to 3 times. Sometimes I watch stuff at 1.5, but I don't think I could hear myself at 3 times. When you're watching a long video, you can at least always do 1 1/4 speed, usually 1.5. If someone talks on the slow side, you could probably go 1 3/4. Should really have, yeah, that's what I talked about a little bit ago. That wasn't 45 minutes. It might have felt like it, but I am going to do that. I'm going to have a static screen if they all fit, or do like a little scrolling video. If I can make it go fast enough, because the scrolling video might take quite a while as well. Mark, what's going on? Good to see you. I don't know if you haven't streamed live lately or if I just have missed it, but I've been watching every chance I get whenever you do go live. Like I said, I try to watch. There's only so much time in the day, and my family gets pissed at me because a lot of times, like especially my parents now, they're like, "Can you just turn that off?" So I'll turn it way down low and I'll set it right here just so I can listen to somebody and still go. But yeah, they kind of get annoyed because I'm always on YouTube. Well, you just added 10 more, sir. Pete 2049, thanks. Corey, Casey, etc. I don't know if you were here earlier. I have your it's right there. Your LTO flash. I had to find a box. And a lot of the boxes I had were for one game, and I don't want that chance at getting smashed. So it will go out this week. I have a bigger box now. I can put a lot of bubble wrap in there. Dirty Sanchez. Like a few videos ago, Poe put IMAP and then it's dash and Ness. I always read them, guys. Don't think I don't know what they are. I always play along. Corey gonna need to add a scroll so his show doesn't run so. That's the thing right now. It's crazy. There's a lot of people there, and there's so many people chatting too. It's awesome, but it takes a while to get through this. Like we're 20 minutes in just to do the quick intro. I haven't even got to the rest of the intro. I hate not showing stuff. TT Easy 3 is it hour HR? You probably don't have to read everyone's name. Yeah, I like to, but normally I don't have that many. There's been a whole bunch gifted. Cajanox. There's been a whole lot of members gifted in the last couple weeks, and that's why it's so long. And once I say, members get this, I don't want to not do it. Is my member now a member? I don't think your member's a member. I'm definitely not going to read it. Mr. Chip, what's going on? Yes, Happy New Year. The Manus is not allowed to win. Yes, only regular names, please. I know it can't be controlled, but please. Chud Lad, welcome, welcome. Old Poe playing the Spritz television. Old man Poe. My favorite new phrase. Yes, Mike, I'm going to say it. Old man Poe, what'd I say? Dropped his remote on accident. I swear, Mike, that makes me laugh every time. I know you can't hear it when I type it, but I'm a little silly, and it amuses me. That's all I care about. Benville representing St. Louis. Can you start again? No tofu, bad tofu. Yeah, we had a lot of names going on. What if the winner of horse racing wins the Intellivision sprint? It could happen. Operation shutdown. Almost everyone in here is green. It's crazy. For those that are wondering, I am 62. You're a young man. Young man, lots of years left. I do amazing things with my finger, too. I'm sure you do. One of the good guys from Georgia. Last name sounds Goburick. Goburicked. I would have never guessed that if I'm even saying that right. Women tend to have more finger experience. Oh, God, Mike. Mr. Bassman, also known as Mr. Assman. Which I would have had no problem reading that, not knowing that there's a few women in here. Potentially a young girl as well. My daughter watches sometimes. I don't think she is tonight. She definitely will say something if she is. Well, I will, but that's not the intro. It doesn't say you're watching the Intellivision Show. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to do it.
What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here for Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC, and you're watching the Intellivision Show.
I've got a bunch of those to play at the start, and then I've got a bunch of random clips like what Mike's talking about that I'll play here and there. That's under the it's all Casey's fault, and trust me, we'll get to that in a bit. I'm not letting that one go to waste. Shawnee, what's going on? I like bacon covered bacon, obsidian contraption. Yeah, I like bacon. So there's always that. You can piss everyone off that loves bacon. There's like not cooked enough, kind of medium, and there's people that like it so crispy, I call it burnt. I'm like somewhere in the middle. I want it to be able to hold up, but kind of sag a little. I want it like perfectly in the middle. True, Luke, but she's married to off-grid, so she needs all the help she can get. Oh, boy. I love bacon on bacon. I feel like we need a found footage video of a direct-to-video budget 80s hover force with Charles Bronson. Maybe the only practical use case for AI. I like AI when it's doing cool things or making pictures, box art. I don't like all the fake videos that are like everywhere. I don't care for those, but I do like when it's used what I call tastefully. I mean, everyone's got their own opinion, but maple syrup and bacon bits on vanilla ice cream is very good. Cowsaw, what's going on? Welcome. I can honestly say I have never tried that. Oh, here comes all the bacon stuff. Where are we at here? Oh my gosh. I'm going to try to skip through, guys. Intellivision Manus, no sprints for anyone, especially you, Luke's Awakening. You guys don't know a good hamburger until you eat one with glazed donut as the bun and put the glaze on the... What? I've never even heard of that. Pull out a plum. Oh, God. Mark, I did do some streams recently, including a very active, at least for my tiny channel, Commodore 64 Ultimate stream last night. I want one of those. Are those out? I saw it at the beginning. I didn't pull the trigger, but I do want one. I hope they're not going to be one of those ones where you had to order them and they're just gone. We need to send Delta Force in on the Mantis to extract our sprints. What is in the brown tube behind you? That is an Audacity game poster. I think it's the only one on their website. I talked about it in one of the shows in Mail Call, but I didn't open it up and show it, but you can see it on their website. I ordered, they have special signature cards, and I thought they were cards, like baseball cards. No, they're like humongous, but they're awesome. I got 2 sets, and I got that poster, everything else I have. And I saw them at Sack Gamers Expo, and they're all, hey, if you want it, we didn't mail them yet, but we have your package in the car. And I said, sure. So that was one of the things that they grabbed, and they said, you know, you want a refund? I was like, don't worry about that. I don't care how I got it. Just makes it easier for you guys, and I can take it home, and there's no chance of it getting lost. Tube steak. That's Mike's favorite. Uh-oh. Let's go. Oh, I thought that was Mike. Metal Torso Gaming. He's doing a lot of VR and a lot of retro gaming now. His new dildo. Oh, geez, Mike. Sorry, this isn't hanging out with Poe and Off Grid. Well, at least we're not, streaming also on Retro Bliss, because you definitely couldn't say that. I don't even have to remember what this is for. I know what this is for. Mike is going to ban Casey from his own channel. He probably could with that wrench. I don't know if he could. All of a sudden I go blank. You guys blame Mike. I like to pair my adult toys with my Sprint via Bluetooth. Oh, jeez, Chuck. Okay, we're getting through. We're almost to the end. It's only 26 minutes in. Major Stark, all of my chats to walk into, members, member, and fingers. You never know what you're going to hear in here, especially when you got certain individuals. Brian, I can't remember if I said hello, but just in case I didn't, Brian F., what's going on? You know what? That's awesome. I was going to say the dates were just announced, and I should have had that in the news. I had almost all of October blocked out for vacation. I had every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in October. Just Tuesday, because I don't use Tuesday. And now I went today and I erased it all. It is the 9th, 10th, and 11th. So PRG, October 9th, 10th, and 11th. If you're an Intellivision fan, you will never regret coming at least once. It'll be the best show you've ever been to, guaranteed, if you're an Intellivision fan. And it's one of the best, if not the best, retro-specific shows there is. Tapper's Reviews. Hello, my sprint is finally coming Saturday, according to Amazon. That is awesome, sir. I can't wait to buy a few more, but I have one that I was gifted or given to by Ben Jones to play on for promotion and testing. And then I bought 2 of my own from Atari. But once everything settles and they're readily available, I'm going to buy probably 3-4 more. But I'm going to wait. I want all you guys to get one first before I go greedy and hoarding them all. I got a sprint arriving tomorrow for a big giveaway on Wednesday night, says Stock Jock. What show is that? 6 p.m., right? I already I have that to talk about as well in the show tonight. It's going to be fun going on. You're making me hungry. Can we get a bacon-themed sprint with the bacon controllers, hash brown cartridges? It must smell like scratch and sniff, I'm guessing. Smell like bacon as well as taste like it. You're going to lick the console? I wouldn't be surprised, or one of the other guys. Johnny says, Casey, I just wanted you to know that my OG Intellivision 125 games collection has now grown to 50. That's awesome. By this weekend, it might be up to 60. It's a fun time whenever you can get games and collect for the 125. It's going to get real hard eventually and expensive. Even if you have the money willing to spend it, sometimes it takes a long time to find certain games. Homebrews will even be worse. And there's a lot more of those. But man, that's like, I miss collecting for the 125. I did it so fast that I kind of didn't have time to enjoy it. Hey, everyone. Saying hello. Crash 7, Colorado Burger Joint introduced it. It's really good, trust me. It doesn't sound good to me, but things like that, as long as it's not something weird, I'm always up to try something like that. I skipped the C64, but came close to ordering. Yeah, same, and I want one. I have the mini and the micro, and I don't think I have anything original. Pretty sure. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if it was in a box somewhere. Major Stark is asking Keith, is that Crave Burgers? Mark, yes, Casey, the C64s are out. I just tried adding one to my cart on the website, so it looks like they still have some in stock. How much are those? I forgot. I know we're like 4 minutes behind, but only thing is the C64U now costs $50 more, but can still be ordered. Yeah, usually you get a great deal on the early stuff. Great if there's a power bump. It's going to be blamed on me. No, I can't end your stream. Mike has friends in high places. All of a sudden, my power goes off. And I have generators, several of them, because I live in the country. But unfortunately, I don't have it hooked into the house yet where I can go out and flip a switch and run off generator. But that's coming soon. Spin the wheel, spin the wheel. I know a lot of you guys might be mad, but that's going to be towards the end. And we have to do the wheel this time because the guy that won it requested it. He wants it to spin the wheel again and give that sprint that he won to someone else, and I'll read his name. What's going on, Lathe? Finally started disassembling my sprint for research. Make sure to send lots of good pictures, sir. I haven't taken mine apart yet. I know people have posted them, but I would love to have some good pictures of everything taken apart. If you don't mind me sharing them. I will eventually take mine apart, but it'd be a lot sooner if I could have your pictures. I'll definitely give you credit. Creeper says, okay, I can type while the resin sets. Hello to everyone who said hi to me. There was a lot of them that said hi to you, sir. I'm not reading the hellos to everyone because it'll be here. We'll be here all night. Towards the end of the show, when I say, all right, who wants to enter to win the sprint? And we're going to start plugging in names. We're doing the wheel because that was the request from the guy that won it. And then we'll spin that wheel. We'll go about 30 seconds, maybe 45. I don't know, something like that. And then I'll do however many shuffles within 1 to 20. And then we'll give it away. I always have to go before the real show actually starts. I don't even know what we're talking about, but it reminded me of going to the bathroom because recently I had to pause the live stream because I had to go. The first time it's happened in years to me. And so what I usually do is as soon as I get home, I come up here. And if you guys send me messages, I usually won't answer because I have to turn the phone on silent. My phone goes off like crazy. So don't be offended because I'll never get the show off the ground if I answer all my phone text messages, posts. I come up here and I'll hold it till right before the show, and then I run down and go and come back up. Living Room Sports is here. What's going on? Drop into one of my streams this January. I've got a gift for you. I always drop in. If I see it and it's live, I guarantee you, if I follow you, I drop in and at least say hello. Craig says C64 seems cool, but I priced one out and it came to $464 or $460 plus was shipping. Yeah, that's a lot. Unless you're a diehard person, that's a lot. I think that might be why I didn't get one yet. I spend a lot of money and I haven't even hardly played. I know it's hard to believe, especially Mike. He's not going to believe me, but I haven't really played my C64 Mini and Micro. I have tried them, but that was the extent of it. I do like them, just only so much time in the day. Yeah, basic units, 350. Camaro SS, we had a standby generator at our last house. It was so nice to have. Yeah, I have 2 good-sized generators, 2 smaller generators that link up, and then one on, or of course, one in the motorhome, but you can't take that one out. And then I have another one mounted to my RC Racing pit trailer. I have plenty of power. I just need to get it hooked up. That's on the list, but it's not a high priority right now. I want to get everything done first and then figure out the best way to do it based on what I need and where it's going to be located. I don't want to do it and have to do it later. Casey, you have like 10 sprints. Take one of them apart. I don't. Not yet. I didn't want to be greedy. I don't want to have 10 sprints sitting back here and people are like, I can't get my sprint. I still don't have mine. I still don't have mine. I'm going to hear all the, no wonder I don't have one. You have half of them. Yes, I did that last week after shipping and tariffs. It becomes pretty expensive. Yeah, tariffs. I forgot about that. I want in the spin. Does that count? It will in a little bit. Not yet. Don't start that, Mike. No giveaway, no entries until I say we're going to do it. And then, so don't get mad at me because someone did and I felt really bad. Someone that came in and said, please add me. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And then I forgot and I feel horrible. So not until we're there. I've taken mine apart and filmed it, but my capture device is acting up, so my sprint video is delayed. That sucks. I've seen pictures. A lot of people have done it, but I haven't done it myself. C64 Mini with a third-party remote, USB keyboard and mouse is good enough for me. For most of us, I think it is. I like really cool gaming gadgets. Oh my gosh, we're caught up. That is awesome. I try to scroll and nothing happens. Show that stuff as part of what I always do. Yeah, I know that's awesome to see. I wish I did more of that stuff, but I just haven't. I would enjoy C64U, but I have a full size, the C64, and that is enough for a casual like me. Casey, take one apart and then spin the wheel and part out pieces to the lucky winners. I have 2 remotes that I could give away. Spin before 9 then. Okay, it'll definitely be before 9, Mike. I guarantee it. I will destroy a sprint once a week for every sprint Casey gives away. The Intellivision Mantis. Torque. I've got one of the sprint controllers torn down on my bench, designing a replacement bottom shell with cutout. That's awesome. Definitely send me pictures, sir. I'll show it. OG Hugo, did I win the sprint? Not yet, but you will have a chance later on. Lay says, if anyone takes apart their sprint, please take photos of the chips and their labels. You might need a flashlight shined on it at a low angle. Towards the end of the show, I'm going to say, all right, guys, we're going to start getting ready to give away the sprint. And then you just have to say, please enter me or whatever, something similar. The guy that won it wanted to do the wheel spin again and give it away to someone else. So that's what we are going to do. I offered him, he didn't want anything, but I'm like, I would love to give you at least like a ROM package for your sprint. And I haven't got a response back, or I haven't seen one if he did. If they make an Atari 800 Ultimate, that would probably, I would buy, since it was my first computer and I still love it. I would buy that for sure, Mike. I didn't even have computers. They are remotes. What? I might have forgot a word. That's flashlight, not fleshlight. Yeah. Well, now you're off The will for sure, Mike. What's going on, Sean? INTV fun. Just pop in. It'll be a little bit later. I can't do that because people are all over. I'll forget someone, and you guys get mad if I do that. Sean is my oldest gamer friend. 20-something years I've known Sean. Roger's right there, just a little bit, a few years after Sean, probably. Sean, once upon a time, we talked like every freaking day. I don't know if you know, but Sean gets going. You don't have any short conversations with Sean. Always great to talk to him. And he knows a lot of stuff. Kind of like Mike. I would buy an Atari 800 Ultimate as well. I love that machine too. Yeah, I'm a sucker for all those things, but I'm not spending $500-$600 for every single one of them. I mean, once I have everything else back here that I need, maybe. Heck yeah, Tappers, that's my holy grail. I don't have a good CRT, and I really want an Atari 8-bit computer. What's a fleshlight, Casey? I can tell you, but I'm not showing you. I'll be here for the sprint giveaway, then have to go to bed early for work. Very early tomorrow morning. Can't wait. We're going to have to get going because it's going to be a while before that. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but just pop in, buy knowing exactly but knowing exactly when you'll do it. Don't tell me to text you either because I'll probably forget to do that. OD Hugo says C64 Ultimate is sitting in my living room unopened. I have a lot of unopened stuff as well, but that's definitely cool. I know that's kind of new, so give it time. Randall, there's so much steel shielding in the original Atari 800. If the Ultimate tried to match it, it would cost a fortune. Rab says, now if they made an Atari Gotcha Ultimate, I don't even know what that is. All right, we're going to get going. Show update. Show 100 is next Monday. I'm going to try to have some YouTuber guests on. I haven't asked Mike. There's several people that I want to ask just to have a few people on chat. I want it to be different than a regular show. I want to hang out, chat, talk about some cool stuff. We're going to do some ROM package giveaways for your Sprint emulators and flash carts. And if you guys want to send in your top fives for any subject, I want to have a different segment where we're going to read them off. Like, I'll read off 2 top 5 homebrew lists. Just quick, nothing special. Just I'll list your name. If you want to send me your top 5 original 125 games, I'll be like, Mike's Gaming Gala likes this, this, and this, and, just read it off. You can send your homebrew top 5 in, whatever you want. Even if you want to send your top 5 favorite consoles, as long as one of them is Intellivision, I'll read it all. All right, so what else we got here? Channel update. Don't know how, but just recently hit 1,700 subs. We're like 1,709 right now. That's awesome. I want to thank everyone for all the support. Since October, I have nearly doubled in size, which is awesome. View hours, likes, comments, everything is skyrocketed. It's great to see. I really do appreciate you all. I'm working on 2 videos that are outside of my normal. One of them you guys voted on, my original top 10 favorite games as a kid from the 30-something I had. And that'll be a little more than my just normal gameplay or the live shows. And then I have another video idea, and I'm not going to talk about it yet. Hopefully I can pull it off and get them done here in the next few weeks. But it's really hard, especially if I start going live as well, which that reminds me, excuse me. Oh, good. That changed a lot now. When I first put this up, it was like 30%, 33-something% of people, and it was early on, said they don't want to see me go live and play games. I'm like, I kind of felt bad for a little bit, but now we're at 84% saying yes out of 63 votes, 16% saying no. It's like, for me, if people are going to watch and they like it anywhere near, more than 50%, I probably would have did it, see how it goes. When I did it for a few weeks, it went really well. And it gives me an outlet to actually just come on, chat, and play the games. And I really need that because a lot of my time is spent on the news type show and other things, making gameplay videos that are just long enough to not really learn strategies. I just play a little bit, make a video, and there you go. So I want to do some more extended gameplay. There's certain games, there's probably 15, 20 games that I want to play them for an extended period of time, and I just never get to. So I'm kind of thinking that will be my outlet. I'm hoping people enjoy it and want to hang out and chat. Probably cycle in some head-to-heads for other YouTubers or anyone else that's capable of putting up their gameplay. I would love to do that once in a while too. Chuck and I are probably going to do it on a regular basis. Here we go. Yes, you can. As long as there's no files that you'll get me in trouble on. I'm here to help everyone be aware of whatever's going on. An Intellivision Ultimate. To me, that sounds like an FPGA console, but I doubt we'll get one of those. I could do next week if you want. That would be awesome, sir. That's show 100. I still haven't. I've been meaning to reach out to people for like a month in preparation, and I just haven't with being sick and all the stuff going on. I just haven't. So OG Hugo's selling blank formatted sticks with the Intellivision logo on it. If you want to get them, they're on eBay, probably the OG Hugo store. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there are not files, no box art, no ROMs, I don't think. Just ready to go to load your stuff, and they're etched on the top. That's it. Postile says, I'm going to bed. Screw that wheel, Dirty Sanchez. Yes, of course. Like I said, as long as it's not something you're going to get me in trouble with publishers and programmers, I'm all for it. Nothing comes up. I just saw Mike's comment. I'm not there yet, but Intellivision retro gaming is unique because of the controllers. Most other gaming systems can be played on generic controllers, but a lot of the games can be played with an Xbox controller or a simple 2-button controller, as long as it's not one of the games that kind of requires 16 directions, which aren't really many. It does allow for more advanced games over the 1-button like Atari type controllers, but a lot of them can be played with simple controllers, just not all of them. They're just being mean to be mean. I mean, like, if you don't want to see television games being played on an Intellivision channel, and some people might just want to see news and chat and hang out and not watch people play. Because, I mean, to be honest, I thought about that too. A lot of people log in and play games. They have a lot more fun than I do. I just want a piece of that fun. So maybe that's why they were saying that. There's already a lot of people that log in and play games and chat. Stream yourself. This is the one I saw. Stream yourself reading the manuals. There are some videos coming that I will be reading manuals, kind of like what TJ does. I've done a little bit of it before. I'm going to start going live Monday nights at 7 p.m. Central. I don't think anybody good is on at that time. That's the exact time I start, if anyone that doesn't know. You should play live, but only the Mermaid game and Phoenix and Solitaire. Mike says I played certain games a ton. I really haven't, because I haven't gotten very far in any of them. I've showed, like, when it all comes together, like, I've shown them, I got them, and then I show a little bit of gameplay, and then I made videos for PRGE or promotional videos. Sometimes I was testing a few of those games, but actually, like, just logging and playing, I don't do a lot of that. That's what I want to try to do. Like, I was doing Tuesdays and Thursdays for a while when I could, but I'm thinking I kind of like Tuesday, unless the wife gets pissed 2 days in a row, but it would only be for like an hour tops. Log in, say hello, play a game, one game, chat with everyone, and then at 6, wait, no, it'd be 4. I was doing 4 because I think Mike and Mike and Retro Bliss go live at 5, so I was going 4 to 5. That's it. Sorry, I'll go 4 to 5. Nobody was on at that time. It's right when I get home, I'd have to be ready to go. And then Mike, I can just put a link in and say, hey, go watch Mike and Retro Bliss. It kind of worked out, dumping people over. I put a link in the description. They just had to click it. They didn't even have to go find it. Made it easy. If you will have me, I may be able to have the Mantis come on for a bit. You talking about next Monday? Because I hope you come on. And if you want to do some of the other guys, I don't mind. But I hope that you could come on as well. You already knew. Or at least you should have. No eBay. They did not like it and was taken down. Well, if you put it up an empty, just etched one, it should be fine. Or did they do that one as well? If there's no files on it, just an etched USB stick. But once you're on their radar, maybe it's different. When the quiet turning of the manual pages, it might be relaxing. Inti ASMR. Crannibal! What's going on? Crannibal saying hello to everyone. Trying to catch up again. I'm not too far down. Everyone's saying hello to Crannibal now. I can't even do that from here, OG Hugo. If you do it before I go live, let me see. Let me see real quick. OG Hugo. Is it oghugo.com? I think it is. Okay. Is it on your website, sir? oghugo.com. Copy. I don't have a direct link. I don't see it direct, but I'll throw it in here for you. You can listen while you go look. He has a lot of cool stuff on there. Controllers, arcade sticks, or gamepad controllers, arcade sticks, upgrade console items, not just for Intellivision, all kinds of things. And the USB stick. I watch you covering Intellivision Homebrews. Oh, Mike says he'll post it. So he beat me to it. I just didn't see it yet. And there is the direct item. Mike put it already. Yeah, the old listing was taken down. I put a new one stating that it was completely blank and still. Wow, why was that taken down if it's empty? Jeez. Use code MGG or DJC for a discount. If you use Intellivision Gamer, you get charged 3 times as much. I stole that joke someone said about Mike. I think it was Poe. I used that MGG discount and he charged me 3 times as much. Doom pretty awesome on the Intellivision. Doom. Mike got it. Perfect. All right. Boy, man, this is personal update. I'm still trying to get over this darn cold. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'm pretty much out of it. My throat, like right now, I can feel it going. Talking a lot. I have that, what do you call it? Nasal drip where it's just real slow, like sinuses draining. A little, not all my energy's back, but I went to work today for the first time since December 23rd. I took all those days off without making the triple time money. I just got paid regular, a little bit over regular. And I enjoyed it. I'm going to do that every year, I think. Code DJC gets you the silliest discount, as does MGG. Coke knows. Code DJC gets you a hot dog. I wish I had that to play it. Sucks about the cold. My wife has been fighting a cold since the day after Christmas. It's 2 weeks for me. I did the show with Ben, and then I did a live show Monday, and my throat started hurting. And I thought it was from 6 hours of chatting in 2 days. And then I woke up, I started feeling a little weird. And I woke up Tuesday morning and I was just like, oh. And, I haven't been very bad. It was just, maybe a week where I just had low energy, really congested. I was living on Dayquil, NyQuil, just repeat. And then, this last almost week, it's just been annoying. MGG gets you a mermaid. I'm working on that. I'm hoping to have a hacked version of Mermaid where Michelle is one of the pickable names. That should be pretty easy if I can get a hold and they're willing to do that for me. DJC code gets the Chuck Fullo hot dog. Intellivision Gamer discount code is iGamer. I didn't even know I had a code. Yes, I am mostly better, but it's still there annoying me. I hate that. What do you call it? Postnasal drip, whatever that's called. Or you just have your sinuses slowly draining, tickling your throat, making you cough. It doesn't stop me. It doesn't ever stop me. Obsidian Contraption. Wish I had seen these Sprint USBs, Hugo, but I just got wood grain ones. Yeah, there's the wood grain one, and there's etched one that OG Hugo's doing. Yeah, I am feeling a lot better. Code MGG gets you an autographed picture of Mermaid Michelle. Now you're on to something. That could be a fundraiser to get Mike to PRGE. Oh, he loves it. We've seen him topless in the pirate one. When Mike was the butt pirate, he was topless in that one, or Michelle was. Casey will buy out the USB sticks using MGG now. So let's take a look at that. It's all Casey's fault. Oh, I don't have that. Shoot. I didn't load that one yet because that's a new one. Give me a second here, guys. Video file. Videos to play live. Uh-oh. Here we go. Look at this sexy lady.
I'm Mike from Mike's Gaming Gala, and this is all Casey's fault.
Oh, gosh. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, and in the intro, that mermaid was topless. Nope. I need to get one just because it has Intellivision on it, but I haven't yet. Stop doing Rails, Casey. Maybe I should get you in contact with my boy Corey over at the Intellivision Gamer channel. What's going on, Retro Bro? Hey, Casey, hey, everyone in the chat. Hope everyone's week is starting on a good note. Mine did. I went back to work today. I'm still just trying to get over this damn cold. 2 weeks now. But I feel pretty good. It's just that little bit of nasal drip stuff that's it. Everyone's laughing. Right when Retro Bro gets here, we got Mike and drag. That's Mike's Gaming Gala. You want to see more? Go to Mike's Gaming Gala. He does an intro for every review, and I was in one of the recent ones. I was a regular pirate going after gold, booty. I don't know about the captain, but there was a mermaid in there as well. It was fun to do, that's for sure. Where's Camo Ducky? Did I miss him? Camo Ducky, what's going on, Steven? Good to see you. Hopefully you didn't miss Michelle right there. Sean says, why do my eyes burn? Mermaid lathe feels left out. Was that Disney? Retro Creep says that made me feel funny feelings. I'm with you, buddy. Sorry, guys. Casey really wanted that. Well, I wanted one to say, hi, this is Michelle, or the original name, and you're watching the Intellivision Show. Mike's Gaming Gala needs one of those, too. Can just cycle them through, change them out, do a random one. When you climb the rope in gym class? I speak for everyone. We cannot see that, or we cannot, what? I speak for everyone. We cannot see that now. We cannot unsee it. I'm not the only one. Yeah, Casey wanted to do the booty call. I'm in the gold. I got to buy all the Intellivision stuff. I was into the gold. He lured me in with shiny metal. That's the outfit for Princess Liddy intro, but I can't get footage for the game right now, so you're spared for now. Oh, trust me, it'll come. I'm scared. Can someone hold me? Michelle will. All right, we need to get moving on here. We're finally in the news. 56 minutes in. Oh, my gosh. Oh, all right. I can't remember what the news is. It's been so long. Here we go. So I meant to play this because I like Space Armada. I would have been nowhere near these top scores, but I would have been somewhere third. I would say third to sixth or seventh, somewhere in there. I can do that. This was Space Armada. 17 people playing Space Armada this last week. Rick in the chat, 278,160. Holy crap, sir. Next one, 90,000 or so less. Stefano, 188,580. Kirk Kietsky, 42,220. I met Kirk at, oh boy, where was it? In April, the Midwest Gaming Classic. I don't know, brain fart what that one's called. Very nice guy. Mike, 39,250. Alan, 30,350. Aaron, 24,260. Jesse, 22,940. Cristiano, 17,870. Kevin Schultz, the man who does this every week, 14,680. Gadislaw, 13,950. Brian, 12,260. Intellivision Digital Fanzine, 8680. Sean Barry, 7660. Bart Huff, 6260. I don't know Bart's last name. Is that our Bart? Romaine, 5,040. Andrew, 4490. And DJF, 230. What are we playing this week? I saw the game, but Super Cobra. That's right. Super Cobra all the way until Sunday. Put in your score. Intellivision Invasion Facebook group. All right, next up. New Burger Time. If you guys haven't seen it, Chuck's played it. I can't think of anyone else who has. Ultimate Burger Time ROM package from Intellivision.us. Let's go ahead and click on it. Ultimate Burger Time, $5 for the cart. Enhances the Super Pro version, adding features. Bonuses appear at random locations. Pepper countdown clock. Can swap lives and peppers and more. Package contains bin and config, ROM, and PDF manual. Posted on Christmas. You've seen it a little bit. I'll be playing it here and probably have a video shortly. Haven't had extra time for that, but I am building my sprint stick. I've pretty much bought everything there is to bought that I didn't already have ROM-wise. I've always focused on hardware, and now I also have to focus on ROM. So I am completely caught up, I believe. My sprint stick is getting put together and all the information needed to go along with it. So very, very soon. I can also dump some of the stuff that isn't available since I own them. Some of them can be. So I want to build a very, very to the fullest I can, a sprint stick to play pretty much everything. And I have a hub here. If I reach limits, I'll have multiple sticks and I can just hit buttons and transfer between them. Intellivision Collector. We've got a few things we're going to use this website. First one is if you have purchased games in the past, he now has all of his games or the ones that he has purchased and selling. You can go back. He's reset everyone. You can re-download those ROM packages to what he's doing now, where you have the packages for an Intellivision overlay for the back bit that are just going to slide over and work. No editing needed like some of the games need. A sprint folder where you just drag and drop all the files over, ready to go, everything sized perfectly. So that is awesome that Luke, the Intellivision Collector, has went back and fixed everything and letting us download them again so we can have all those extra files. Those ROM packages are quite impressive. Really, my hat's off to you, Luke. You're doing the ROM packages very much right. Okay, so now let's go to Sprint, and we can stay here because the first one, TutorVision Game ROM Pack, all four of them, and I am in Canadian. Let me switch that. They are 1146, all four TutorVision ROMs, software pieces, and you're going to get Time Trip, Map Mazes, Shapes in Space. My gosh, I couldn't read that. Geographics. So to play these, you need to play on a JZI Intv emulator. You need an actual TutorVision, which there's only like 3 of those, maybe 4. I think 3 that work. Or you can play on a Tutor Pro, a Super Pro console. A lot of them are out there with partial TutorVision components. When it went south, they used all the parts and put them in Super Pro consoles. So that's what we call a Tutor Pro. So there are a lot of ways to play on a computer, especially. They're very cool to check out. I just realized I promised gameplay videos on all 4 of those, and I haven't done that yet. Oh boy. So there's that. That is Sprint or emulator, or if you have TutorVision or Tutor Pros. So you've got a free Mike's Gaming Gala has a great video. If you haven't seen it, It is also in my playlist. You can find it to go to Mike's channel. Big list of games, both free and not. Mike has a great video for that, so definitely should watch that. This is one of the lists he talks about. The big list of free Intellivision games. And there are links here. There is a lot of stuff here. And this isn't junk, folks. Some of it might not be your cup of tea, but there are a lot of full good games here. A lot of them. Definitely should check that out. If you're on AtariAge, just search the big list of free Intellivision games. NanoChest is keeping track of this. Very good place to start. You've also got Intellivision.us. We were just there showing you the Ultimate Burger Time. There are a lot of free games there. A lot. He kind of charges for a while, then he makes them free for us. We're talking a lot of good games. My voice. Oh, boy. Eventually, when I'm fully well, it won't be an issue anymore, but Pumpkin Game Sprint Package. There's a better version on AtariAge that shows everything, but Lucien Calvert posted with Oscar NanoChess's permission all the Pumpkin games, made artwork and everything sprint ready. You can download the zip, throw it, just drag the files over, and all of those free games with all the artwork and descriptions for the sprint, and it is NanoChess approved. Very cool. You can also find that on AtariAge. I downloaded that. I'll probably show it, not next week. That's show 100. I'll probably show off my sprint build, or maybe what I've got so far by then. Episode 101, show 101. 101. We can do sprint 101. That would be a good show title. What else we got here? Intellivision Collector once again. We're going to go back. He also, hot off the presses, you guys have probably seen the links. Myself and Papa Pete posted it pretty much everywhere. Oop, didn't go back far enough. Right here. All of you guys buying ROM packages for your sprint. He is starting to sell manual and overlay packages. They are $10.75 USD, and you can ship right here. 1 to 2 kits will fit in a standard letter mail envelope, which is quite cheap to ship, and there's no tariffs on the envelopes. 3 kits will fit at what's OS letter mail envelope, and then any more than 3 requires partial shipping prices, and that will be more. Some people have been asking, will he do a combo package if I buy the ROM and get that all in one? And I need to reach out to him and talk to him about it. If he hasn't already said it, I don't know, but that would definitely be cool to have options. The more options you have, the more satisfied customers you're going to have. But this is very cool. You can get physical manuals and overlays for your Intellivision Collector games, and there are close to 20. You got Parsec, Buck Rogers, Space Bandits, Fox's Quest, Vanguard, The Show Must Go On, Penguin Land, Poker Risque, Beachhead, Operation Cloudfire, one of my favorite games, Mike, X Rally, Lock and Chase 8K, Space Panic, Road Fighter, another game I love, Mike, Montezuma's Revenge, Deadly Dogs, and the Dreadnought Return. Those are what's available right now. All right. So upcoming shows I'm going to be on. Tomorrow, I am going to be on Mike's Gaming Gala. We're going to talk about the homebrew scene as it currently states in a follow-up to his video from last year. It's going to be him, myself, and Cyrus, I believe. Should be a lot of fun. I always go on channels, love going on channels and talking about Intellivision. I'm happy that people request out and want you to be on. It always feels nice to be wanted. Yeah, so definitely. And then also, I will be on Arcades Anonymous. That's a new channel I've recently started following, Stock Jock. I will be on there Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, and we're going to talk about the sprint. And I hope I don't have this wrong, but I believe they're going to give away a sprint on that show as well. And I forgot to say, Mike, tomorrow, Mike's Gaming Gala will be on there, and that is 5 p.m. Pacific time. So definitely save those, go to the channels, click the notify me button. Definitely some good content going to be going on there. All right, mail call. Let's do mail call. I've got to make up for last week because I don't want to let Mike down. I always have good mail call. Last week, I didn't have shit. I don't think I've showed these because my son had them. So these are amiibos. And I grabbed Pac-Man. And he got Duck Hunt. I wanted Duck Hunt, but I didn't want to take it from my son. And this is Rob. It'll go over my NES stuff. Rob the robot. Now we're going to get into mail call. M201 test cartridge. Not easy to find. This stuff's not going to be able to go there. I'll have to put it back down. We've got a signed version of B-17 Bomber. Rock'em Sock'em Super Pro Boxing. Go for the gold box. Copter Command box. And a Moon Blast box. I have all these homebrews, but these are boxes that I picked up. So I have a ton of boxes from Steve Jones Box Company. And I bought a box of 200 comic book boards and plastics. Just wanted to show you guys what they look like. I meant to have a flat box over here to show you, but I didn't. So if I unfold all those boxes and I put them on the shelf, I literally probably have 200 boxes. I don't even know. It could be more. That I've got from Steve Jones Box Company. So what I'm going to do, like you see some of them right here and over here, there's a whole bunch of Hotel Bunny boxes. I'm going to leave them all flat, put them in those comic book plastics and cardboard slots, and then I can have them alphabetized, and I can pull them out and show them, look at them, pull them out, and check them out. It'll make things a lot easier to deal with. So this is one of the ones that actually came last week. If you guys remember my post, I did not have this. If I have it, I don't know where it is. Intellivision and Hi-Fi. And this is 26 tracks. And my favorite one is my Intellivision track 16. And I'll definitely be showing you guys samples of that. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for that. This is the other stuff that came. My Next magazine. And I do have a Next. And this is the main reason I get it. My buddy TJ has TJ's Corner in the back of every issue. I don't play my Next enough, but I really do like it. And again, I have that because of TJ. Also the magazine. And a new issue of Retro Gamer. Which oh, we got a calendar. Sweet. That looks crazy to me to see a 360 on Retro Gamer. I know it's been around, it's old, but when I think retro gaming, I just think Gen 2 and 3. And you've got a Super Mario Bros. 2026 calendar. That's awesome. I did not know that was in there. Oh, my chair is squeaking. Every time it squeaks now, it reminds me of a couple people been calling it out that I need to oil my chair. It started doing that brand new. Okay, I think that's it. A couple more things here, guys. I'll catch up with chat here in a second. I know there's probably going to be 5 million messages. I need to get a better knife. This was just a temporary one for one day, and it never left up here. Oh. What the heck? Do not cut myself live on YouTube. I don't think I've ever done that anywhere, but this would be a horrible first time. All right, so these are from 8-Bit Widgets. Caleb. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. I'll show you guys in a second. Brent. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. This isn't from Caleb. This is from... Oh, boy, I forget your YouTube name. I don't want to say your name. Hopefully that didn't show. This is a box for overlays, I believe. And then he reached out to me and wanted to know if I wanted one. So then you've got Intellivision Gamer. And there's a few of those. And there's a plain one as well. That's awesome. One says Intellivision Gamer. One says Intellivision Sprint. Has the Running Man. Very awesome. Thank you. If you're in the chat, please, if you're selling these, let me know where and we can tell people. It's funny, the exact same box. That's why I got him confused. Literally the exact same box as Caleb's stuff. When I opened that up, I'm like, what the heck? This isn't what Caleb's supposed to be sending me. All right. You're going to have to forgive me on this one as well, because I forgot what he calls this. So this is for the Sprint. Let me grab a controller. You slide it in, put it over it, and now you have something to grip. You've got that recess side. It's got a slot where you can still sync and charge, and you've got the side button still thing there, and you can, it really lets you click on it like really fast. And you've got something to grip onto for those of you that like it. And it just comes off. You just kind of, now it's stuck. It does just pinch off there, but I want to be able to look at it and not break it. And then this, which now I kind of need to. He's going to be so mad if I break it. I watched him do it too. Yeah, I was just afraid to. You literally just pull. So now I need both controllers, and I'll show you the other device he's making so you can run and gun. It is a broken piece. It is a coupler for the Sprint. You put both controllers, you just slide them in. So now you can use the keypad with one hand, disc on the other. You can run and gun like Night Stalker. You can run around and shoot and never stop. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It feels weird to hold two controllers, but this is a thing. A lot of couplers are made. And if you want to play like Tron, Night Stalker, I'm trying to think of what else. You can still get your fingers in the middle if you really want to. I have big hands and mine are fitting in there, but usually you just use this side over here and this side over here, and you can do a lot of running and gunning with these. They fit very nice and snug, and they come out easy. Easy like Michelle. All right, one last piece here. Now I got stuff everywhere. And it's stuck. This is a new game release from the Intellivision Collector. Also our Homebrew Highlight for tonight. Sorry, that's probably very loud. We've got Duck Hunter. This is a light gun game. This thing is very well made. I was a tester early on and most of the way through. I was also a tester on the IntelliPort and the InTNES, which is what you'll use for Duck Hunter. So this allows you to use Nintendo or NES and Super NES controllers, also light guns, which is what you need. You need the old boob tubes, but you can play Duck Hunter using your InTNES, and there are other light gun games coming, so you definitely want to look into an InTNES. When I'm using that, I'm using the 8-bit DO wireless NES controllers, but my favorite are, do I have one right here? The wireless, I don't have one right on hand. Wireless 8-bit DO Super NES controllers, Super Nintendo, Super NES. So this is sealed. I'm going to have to open this up too because here in a minute, we're going to jump into Homebrew Highlight. I think I got everything. Test card sign. Yep. Everything got with mail call. So that now we're going to move on into Homebrew Highlight. Boom. We just saw this one. Where'd I put it? But now we're going to open it up and show you what's inside. I am not set up to show you gameplay. I do have some somewhere on my channel, but from early on. I have not read the manual, Mike. I get a pass on this one. One, I'm not going to show the game. Two, I just opened it. Beautiful here. So you've got the Duck Hunter full color manual. You've got the overlays. Use light gun to shoot ducks. You've got the cart here. And let's show you that artwork without anything in there. It's the field. Looks beautiful. I don't know if I can get to the actual screen, but I'll turn it on and see. Oh, there's stuff everywhere now. I need to catch up with chat. I will right after this. Let's see here. So there we go. Time out. Yeah, I was hoping I could get to the screen, but you can see this game is amazing. Amazing. Does it say who? Does not say who, so I'm not going to say it. If you know, you know. Game is very well done. Coming soon. As soon as I can get a old school TV up here, I will have some footage and show you more of the final product. But for now, you can pick it up at IntellivisionCollector.com. This is not one you can simply just play, though. You do need an NTNES. You need a light gun, NES light gun, and you need an old school TV, which are getting harder and rarer to find these days. Sorry. Harder, rarer, and more expensive. All right, I need to get back to the window. Let's catch up with chat. There's probably a million fucking things. Oh, boy. I don't even know where I left off. TJ's here. Oh, boy. That is a lot. I'm trying to find it. I don't want to miss saying hello to anyone. Yes, there is a sprint giveaway. It'll be towards the end of the show. And we'll definitely, whoever's here at the end, we'll give one away. Reminder, Michelle is a top. I still got to go farther. All right, we're going to start here because I definitely can't be 20, 30 minutes catching up. I'm hunting for the Mantis Michelle crossover, cross-dressing. Good God, no. Enough with the dreamy ocean tarts. On with the news, says Rab. Where do I find out what the current high score challenge is? Intellivision Invasion, if you're talking about that, which I assume you are, Facebook group, and find Kevin Schultz. He does it every week. And you just play, take a screenshot or a picture of your score and put it in a post and write what score you got, and you're entered. It's that simple. It's a fun way to get you playing games, especially maybe different games than you're used to playing. Someone got below my score. So that was you. I thought it was, but I wasn't quite sure. Trying to scroll through here. Does this new Burger Time have maple bacon power-ups? I haven't tried it yet. I love Burger Time. I love what David does to it. Kelly says, yeah, I don't know what his last name is either. I was pretty sure, but Bart was also my lead man. He worked there. My voice just cracked. 50 years. He was the lead man the entire time that I was in there, and a lot of years before. His name was Bart. Why does the Intellivision never get lost? Because it always comes with a built-in instruction manual right on the controller. I'm waiting on Electronite to release some ROM games. All of them should be out. I'm sure someone, especially Mike's, already said it, but everything, even if it says coming soon, message him. Everything's out. Last I checked, Mindhunter didn't have a sprint package ready to go, but everything's ready to go. Yep, basically the whole Electronite library is available, maybe a few missing. I think it's just Mindhunter at this point, but I could be wrong. And let me show you real quick what you're going to do for that. You're going to email electronite@hotmail.com. You can check Electronite Facebook page, also the website, which is in work in progress. I don't know. A lot of the links might not work yet, but the information's there. But you're going to want to email right here, the address on the screen. Let me get over it. The big, beautiful ROM list. Oh my gosh, that is 20 minutes ago. I'm not going to be able to do it, guys. Too many. So I've got a few other things to talk about. Then we're going to do some gameplay. And then, you know what? I'll do the gameplay last. I'll do the giveaway first. Then I don't want to make everyone watch gameplay or come back. So we'll do everything but the gameplay. Then we'll do, which is pretty much the end. It's already 6:30. We're going to be on. It's going to be another long show. We still got to talk about all the 2025 homebrews, just mainly naming them. I have 4 of my favorites picked out. Let me kind of skim through this, guys. Don't get offended. Super Mega Graphics 64. I haven't said hello to you yet, my buddy Cyrus. Yes, watch Magic Mike's show. We're going to have some fun. Cyrus is going to be there. These two guys can chat. I'm telling you, they're great chatters. I'll try to keep up, but I won't be able to. I want you to come on our show, but it will have to be a week when Poe isn't there because he doesn't like you. He doesn't like Mike? We saw some of Mike's magic earlier. Yeah, there's a lot of magic there. It's not that I don't like him. It's just that we have no gingers rule that Greg started. Well, it's mostly brownish. This was the ginger part, but it's faded. It's faded. It used to have a lot of red. Now they're starting to get some gray. It's all fade, fade, fade. Little bit of gray down here. It's coming. It's coming. That's rad, says Creeper. DJC made my favorite Intellivision album. I have that as well. Next Magazine and TJ are excellent. I too have a Next that I don't play enough. I mostly play TJ's games, which I know he's in here. We're almost there. Casey needs to oil his keister. That's not my keister squeaking, sir. I have the same chair. Yes, I got it from Costco. It's very comfortable. It also squeaks since day one. The back seems to not be well supported. Yeah, it's like, oh, now I'm not going to be able to do it. I don't know if there's a way to fix it, but yeah, it's a comfortable chair. My other gaming chair, the red and black one's in the other corner of the game room. Torque. Okay. Those are, I knew those were behind a little bit. I knew that I couldn't remember because, you know, your real name's on there. I'm like, crap, what's the name of the YouTuber? Because there's someone else sending me something. And then also it was Caleb. I know I'm way behind now, but guys, I'm going to skip. I'm trying to see if there's anything real important because I don't want to sit here for 20 minutes. Steve, what's going on? Yes, you are late, but better late than never. In Duck Hunter. Duck Hunters, if you we had it at PRGE, there were people playing Duck Hunter and other gun games on the Intellivision, the whole show. I could not even get in there to play. I didn't want to, I've already playing it at home. I've been testing some of it, and I didn't want to take up time for other people to try it out. I never could get over there. DJC, mashed sweet potatoes. That's the trick. Wear an Elmer Fudd hat when you play that game. I'll have to buy one. That's pretty good. Duck Hunter, Steve. Duck Hunter. Not to be confused with Duck Hunt. It's Duck Hunter. Don't forget, you can shoot the dog when you miss. You have to miss first. You can't just shoot him anytime. But whenever he's laughing at you, you shoot him, and it's very, very satisfying. Because you always wanted to shoot him as a kid. Finally got SMB to work on the sprint. Definitely needs the D-pad, though. That is where you want the NT playing with an NES controller. Nothing beats it. I've already done that several times. I need to do it live one time. Oh, yeah, I know. I did. I try not to cuss, especially the F-bomb. It just kind of came out. And as soon as I did it, I'm like, oh, gosh. I know a lot of you guys say it a lot. So in a little bit here, when I announce it, you just have to put a comment saying enter you. But we'll get there shortly. OG Hugo says, working on a USB to DB9 adapter for my gamepads to be played with the Sprint. Awesome. Definitely reach out to me, sir. You can pop on and talk about it yourself, or you can give me the information and I do it if you don't want to come on. I love having people on. And you're from my time zone, so you should have no issue. Somebody grab the light bar soap and wash out Casey's mouth. Little alien, what's going on? I appreciate you being here or watching it on the replay. It's all the same. Always better live, though. Ivory Tower Collections, what's going on, Jesse? I'm only 7 minutes behind now. Yeah, I need to do the update. So those touch controllers, and I do have that handy. Digital screen, 16 direction thumbstick. The only issue I had, the side buttons are really low. It's hard to tell, but I have to kind of hold it down here. But with a firmware update, those are working on the Sprint. Buzz says I just ordered some stuff from Electronite, and Mindhunter was the only one I couldn't get. Yeah, that was just recently. I've recently been catching up. So I always support everyone. My watch is going off. You know what? I don't think I turned my phone on silent. It's been buzzing and stuff, but turn it off. It was on silent, but it wasn't on Do Not Disturb, which is the important part. Yeah, so that will be ready shortly. Four String says, was about to order a D-pad now, actually. Said that she did. I lost track of what that is. Sorry. I'm not going to swear anymore if Casey does not swear. I did. I even dropped an F-bomb. And so there's the heater's on. My gosh, it gets hot upstairs when the heater's on. I like the AC. TJ played AF. Anthropomorphic Force, TJ. Anthropomorphic Force. And that game is quite hard. TJ cussed more. And there was times he was agitated. You can tell. But it was awesome. I have it in my must-watch, my video YouTube playlist. Or go to his YouTube channel. Very cool video. Always fun to watch TJ play games. Retro Tiberoon, what's going on? I try not to cuss, but then I remember I'm on with Poe. That's a lot of dirty talk. Hope you're doing well, pal. Thank you. I'm getting over this cold for 2 weeks, but don't do the update. Please tell me more. The Jeremy Holloway, not a fan of the NES pad. The Max, well, that's a different subject. Same with the Advantage. Otherwise, Sega Genesis gamepads. I have adapters to play with those as well, and I do like those. But when I play NES games, I think it's cool to play with an NES controller. It hosed up my touchpad mapping on the keypad. Yikes. I need the older FW so I can try and revert back to see if it fixes it. I don't know. I'd have to reach out. I haven't messed with those since I got them all. Yeah. I dropped so many F-bombs playing my Intellivision. He's talking about when he's playing AF. Oh, they're killing me. Give me 1 second, guys. I got to turn the heater off. Where are you? If it's up high, someone's going to be in trouble. Oh, it's not up high. It's just hot. Jeez. Up here is twice as hot as downstairs. If TJ had a penny for every time he's dropped an F-bomb, he'd be a rich man. Oh, he says it right here. Damn, dude, everyone got sick. It seems everyone around me, everyone at work, all the family, everywhere we went. Sorry, I was trying to cough there and hiccup at the same time. Everyone was sick everywhere. Oh, yeah. I have a lot of those. I have the 6 buttons as well, but I have a lot of the 3-button originals, which works for Intellivision. All right, we're caught up. Thank God. All right, so what else? Product highlight. So I do have... Where'd I go? Because I definitely skipped something here. Woo-hoo. I changed the order of some stuff, and I kind of missed something here. Let's check the poll. There is a poll. I know it's kind of a generic one, but I want to go live. Not on this time slot, but I want to go live probably Tuesday, 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific. But it could change depending on my schedule. That's a hard thing for me. A lot going on all the time. A lot of family stuff too. But I think I'm going to try for Tuesday, 4 to 5. Get home, come on for an hour, shoot everyone into Mike's and Phil's chat, and play one game, most of the time, one game each week. So I said, would you like to see me do some live gameplay in chat? No news, no all this other stuff. Chat, play a game. 88%, 89 votes. Wow. 88% saying yes. 12% saying no, which I'm kind of have a hard time figuring that out. Only thing, like I said earlier, maybe because there's a lot of people who already do that. But really, this is more for me than it is you. I got to play some of these games a little more than I do right now. All right. So there's the poll. Tengen Guinness's pad. I don't. So it's still Atari. True. Sound like someone was opening the stairs. No, the sprint should say 1.1 alpha if you did the latest update. 1.0 will be at startup. So if you're talking about startup, yes. Whenever you go into options, it should display 1.1 alpha in the lower right. So check yours. Let me know right now. But it will say version 1.0 when you're booting. It's a little confusing. I asked about that as well. That is the main firmware. But it will give you the software version in the options. Yep, there's Bart saying the same thing. Yeah, startup should say 1.0, sir. You're right. Yours is good. Should say 1.1 alpha or something similar in the options menu. So product highlight. And man, that's one thing I did not get ready. I have it sitting here on the other screen. Give me 1 second here, guys. YouTube. And it's Cyber Freak. You guys probably know all about Cyber Freak. Makes controllers, arcade sticks. Oh, great. Is this it? No. Oh, geez. Always have to forget something. Can't just have everything there. It won't take long. Copy. I've got it on the show notes. Drop it in, paste and go. All right. So now we're going to switch over to news and come back. So, oh, maybe we're not. Oh my gosh, did I do this whole show without showing you guys? I did. Nobody said anything. I was on someone else's show and I forgot to switch it over. When I was showing you everything on the other screens and all those web pages, no one noticed? Or was I showing it earlier? Oh my gosh, that's the worst one ever. Maybe someone said something and I just missed it. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, sorry about that. I also didn't show anything that I thought I showed. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. My face is probably beet red. So this is a Night Stalker specific controller. Yeah, Luke, the game, but there was a lot of stuff besides the game. I was showing you guys Luke's website and all the stuff you can get. I guess I just talked about everything. I was showing the scores. I thought I saw those, though. Maybe I didn't. Man, there's multiple screens here, and I was probably looking at the wrong screen. So I can't believe I did it for that long. All right. So here we have a special Night Stalker controller from Cyberfreak. So what he's done here, it's utilizing both controller ports so you can run and gun. You've got an arcade stick. You can stick in the overlay. You've got the regular buttons. And then in the lower left, you see 4 buttons. You've got north, south, east, west. You've got a little part of an overlay graphic there from Night Stalker. Those are shooting buttons from controller 2. The shoot up, down, left, right. So you can control it on player 1 controller, and then you shoot with the buttons that are mapped to controller 2. So I'm assuming you have to plug them both in, obviously. And you can run and gun. So it's an arcade stick that lets you run and gun in Night Stalker. It's Night Stalker themed. And people were talking about Tron Deadly Discs, but that requires a lot more buttons. He's going to see if there's room. Might be able to do something with that one. But very cool. If you're a big Night Stalker fan, this will give you a run and gun option in an arcade stick where you can shoot without using the keypad. I know. That's not a good thing where you're just looking at me. Hopefully, I can't believe I did that. Because I'm on all the screens and I'm changing them around to the websites. And I'm, instead of in StreamYard, I'm looking at what I'm seeing in OBS when I'm switching scenes. And it looks good to me. Didn't look so good to you guys. Had to look at me the whole time. Yes, Night Stalker controller. And I know you can see it because I'm looking at it right now. So I might just go back really quick. Not that one. Those were all the scores. There were 17 people that played. I did read them, and I talked about the scores. This was Ultimate Burger Time, and that is Intellivision.us. And I talked about the changes. This is a $5 one, a new version of Burger Time. I love Burger Time. There are a lot of games here, a lot of free ones, a lot of games that cost $5, but most of them are free. So you definitely want to go check out Intellivision.us. Intellivision Collector. I'm going to quickly cover the news again. You've got TutorVision ROMs. All 4 ROM pack. Zip file. All the software, the 4 software titles. You can play them on an emulator. We already went over that. I just want to show you. I guess I don't need to talk about it again. I just kind of want to show the stuff. Here you have the manual and the overlay packs. There are some of the Intellivision Collector and Blah Blah Woof Woof. I think there's, Blah Blah Woof Woof's in there as well. And you've got the overlays there. So those packages are available from IntellivisionCollector.com. If you're buying the ROMs for your Sprint and you want physical manuals and overlays for the games, definitely now there's an option. Great to see. I know I've heard William talk about doing something similar for Electronite. So let's hope that that's the case, because we have a lot of new people with the Sprint stuff going on. I'll tell you that. We got a lot of new people. Make sure I didn't miss anything else. Talked about the files being there. That was nothing that I had to show. So let me show you the big list, because we were talking about it, but apparently I wasn't showing anyone. This is AtariAge, the big list of free Intellivision games. I was scrolling and talking about it, but now you can actually see the scrolling. Oh, I'm so embarrassed that I did that for so long. I've done it for a little bit. I've never done it for that long. I'm usually always in the settings, and keep everything the same. But when I go on other shows, it's different because I just use StreamYard and I have to change cameras. I forgot to change back. So I thought I was doing it right, but I really wasn't. All right, so what else did we miss here? Anything? Okay, pumpkin. I think I changed that too. I think I don't know if I can pop back. This must be the one I did. Nope. I can't because Facebook reset. That's the wheel for earlier. I think that's it. Kind of at least I got to show you guys a little bit of what was going on that I was talking about and not showing. So there is one more thing that I didn't load. There's a keyboard component on eBay. My gosh, those things are some of the rarest things that you can find for the Intellivision. I recently got one. Here it is. I've been outbid. Someone kept going. I put $1,000 bid on it. There's no way it's going cheaper than a few thousand. You're probably looking at 4 to 6, maybe more. That's downside 4 to 6. So this is very cool. I read the description. This was sent to them from an ex-Mattel employee, and they've had it for a long time. Looks to be in great shape. This identification number is etched in the side, engraved, whatever you want to call it. Comes with some tapes, cartridge, the basic introduction to basic manual. Very, very cool item. Very cool item. Try not to show too much, but something like that, we've got to show that. That is such a cool item that I just recently got myself. Thanks to Jay of Blah Blah Woof Woof. All right, now I've lost track. I think we're gonna do the giveaway now. I think so. The only thing I have left is the giveaway and 2025. Going over the homebrews. How many? Just the names of them, and I'm gonna play like 4 of them. I've got 2 top 5s to read that are homebrew related, and so let's go ahead and start the overlay. Give me guys 1 second here. And we are going to do the wheel because it was requested that we spin the wheel again. So I've got Crash 7 in. Let me go back to StreamYard. So contest, giveaway. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Giveaway starts now. Sorry, guys. So everything below, if you just put it above that, put it again. Oh, I got to scooch over. If you put it above my comment, so Pierre, Rick, yes, you missed an F word, big block. I don't even use that a lot. You know, my family does. I generally don't, especially when my kids are around. I don't. And I'm not a big cusser on YouTube, but once in a while it happens. So Anthony, Sarah, Pierre, Rick, make sure you comment again. I think most of you have just now. This is gonna take a while, but I want to do what was requested of me. So we've got, where we go? I love barbecue. 1347. You are in. Please do not enter twice. Please try not to chat for a few minutes. It'll make it take longer until we get going again. I'll put it in Excel. Make sure there's no doubles. Retro Creep. We've got Rickster. We've got No More Continues. And I got to put all these other numbers or I'm not going to be able to find you later, possibly. Make sure you reach out to me, too. I still have someone that hasn't reached out to me. I even tagged them. I think that's them. 1-inch biceps. Again, we are giving away a Sprint console. You can't buy one right now, I don't think, but you can win one here. 1-inch biceps. You guys can see my glorious typing right now. InTv Sodak. Mike's Gaming Gala is still here. Should put Michelle, huh? Everyone would know who it is. Michelle's Gaming Gala. Major Stark. The Jeremy Holloway. Oop. Kelly Huff. Parker. And where is that here? Parker 80. Oop. 8099. I love barbecue. I got you. I love barbecue. Luke's Awakening. Man, typing's rough right now. Michael Hussey. Is it Hussey? Hussey. Michael Hussey. Anthony. I saw your name, but I don't think I put you in yet because that was the early one. So Anthony QT 8WV. After this, giveaways are probably going to be random through the StreamYard way. I have all that information. I'm just doing it this way because it was requested. Salvatore's in. Horse Racing Champ would work. Mark Bear is in. Mark W. and Rob Bob present. Johnny M. 196. Mac Society. TJ. Steve Munar. Please, guys, don't use alt accounts. Please keep it honest. I will put it for duplicates into Excel real quick, but please don't use alt accounts. Camaro SS. Buzz 3720. Pierre. Pierre G. Craig Bueller. Off Grid Arcade. OG Hugo. I got that screwed up. Cranibal. Cranibal was a winner from that show. I can't remember if you want just a ROM package or a complete in box and you transferred it to ROM package, but I know you won. Gear Guy, the new channel member from tonight. Breel 1. If you don't hear your name, make sure it's in there. I will give you guys just a minute or so once I'm done. I'm saying the names as I enter them, so if you're not in there, the real cell block. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. Real cell block. You already won one. Send me a message. Real cell block. You already won a sprint. You can't win more than one, but if you send me a message, I'll send you the one you won, or Ben will. If you have reached out to me and I even saw it or didn't see it, I apologize. Send me a message somewhere. Because you already won one. Luke, Intellivision Collector in the house. Real cell block. Make sure I didn't skip anybody there. Okay. INTV Fun. Again, real cell block. Send me a message somewhere. INTV Fun. Sean. Luke. Collector. EE Buckeye. Roger. I'll spell your name right this time, your last name. I can't see down there with that. I think I have you in, TJ. I have you in. Whoop. Sarah. Cranibal's in. I think I have you in, Cranibal. Yes. Anime Anime Bailey, what's going on? Good to see you. Tappers Reviews 4677. Judd Lad. Like I said, next giveaways are going to be quicker. Torque. Guitar. Geo. 1973. Mr. Poe Style. Big Block Plymouth. Oop. Oh boy. Michael. Okay, you're answering yes. Salvatore, I have you. Salvatore, you put it again? I know I have you in there because I said horse racing champ. I won't make a difference. If I got a little bit off, but I know that's you. And you'll be in here, so. And it'll show it. The real cell block. Yes, I've been trying. I think I even tagged you. Maybe you responded and I didn't see it, but I've been trying to get a hold of you and waiting for a while. But you definitely already won a sprint. I don't even know if you already knew that. Yeah, Cranable too, but I did get a hold of Cranable. There are so many ways they reach out, but definitely Cell Block, I hadn't yet. Big Block, Little Alien. Luke's Awakening. Brian F. Maybe you're already in there, but I am going to check. So, Cajanox. Jonas. Ness. IMA. When I say Ness now, forever reminded of Poe. All right, guys. Anyone wants to get in on this spin for a free Sprint console? You have just a little bit longer. Metal Torso. If I did not call your name, please don't get mad at me. I'm doing the best I can. I promise I would never, ever leave anyone out on purpose. Whoop. Cajanox, I have you there. And we'll read them real quick here at the end. Let me put it in Excel because I want no one to have a double chance. I'll alphabetize them. And then as long as there's no doubles, we'll shuffle. Come on, Excel. Paste. Gonna alphabetize. Just make sure there's no doubles here. 1 second, guys. $48 people so far. There's 79 of you in here. Enter if you're here. If you don't want it, you can give it away to someone else. You can re-gift it here, spin again. Whatever you want. You should always enter. All right, no doubles. Awesome, guys. So let's make sure no one else. Mr. Clown School, just in time. Boop. Okay. I feel guilty. I would never leave out you, Metal Torso. No one on purpose, but definitely not you. That's a big wheel. It's a little less than last time. Don't miss. No, I got Mr. Clown School. I'm doing that right now. Clown School. Make sure no one else is. PJ, are you entering? Brown Eyed Jen. Only 48 are listening. 72 people now. PJN. PJ Nyland, are you entering? Yes, okay. PJ Nyland. DJC, are you entering? DJC. Last chance, last chance. We've got Crash 7, I Love BBQ, Retro Creep Rickster, No More Continues, 1 Inch Biceps, INTV's, INTV Sodak? I don't know if I typed that wrong, can't remember. Michelle's Gaming Gala, Major Stark, the Jeremy Holloway, Kelly Huff Parker, Luke's Awakening, Michael Husey, Anthony, AT8WV, probably have that wrong, but I know who you are. Salvatore, Mark Bear, Mark W. and Rob Bob present. Johnny M, Max Society, TJ Bastard, Steve Minar, Camaro SS, Buzz 3720, Pierre Garreau, Craig Bueller, Off Grid Arcade, OG Hugo, Cranable, Gear Guy, Breel One, INTV Fun Sean, Luke Bordeaux, the Intellivision Collector, E Buckeye, Roger Matthews, Sarah, Anime Bailey, Toppers Reviews, Judd Ladd, Jesse at Ivory Tower Collections, Torque, Guitar, Geo, 1973, Mr. Post Style, Big Block, Plymouth, Big Clock, Little Alien, Brian F, Cajanox, Jonas Ness, Metal Torso, Mr. Clown School, Brown Eyed Jen, PJN. Rab is listening and entering. DJC, Rab. One less for the Mantis to destroy. 4 strings. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it. I've listed all the names. We've added a few people. Last chance. Give it just a few more seconds. If you haven't added your name, let's do it. Closing. Going once. Going twice. Closed. All right, 1 to 20. How many times should I shuffle it? 1 to 20. First answer I see is what we do. We're going to hit the shuffle button. "17" says TJ. 17, first one in there. Oh, I hope I don't screw this up. 1. Oop, I didn't do it. Oh, yeah, I did. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right. Let's see, customize. I can't remember how long it is. It is on 30 seconds. We can do anything from 30 to 60. First one, 30 to 60 seconds. I don't like the short ones. I like them long. 30 to 60 seconds. First one to put it in. We're going to go with it. 30 says Retro Creep. 30 says everyone. All right, 30 it is. Here we go. Who's going to win a Sprint console? Oh, I love that clicking. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous and I can't even win one. The Mantis, you already have them all. Oh boy, here we go. Sean just got passed. OG Hugo. Getting close. There's DJC, Luke's Awakening, Max Society. Oh! Max Society, TJ Bastard wins. That is awesome. Let me screenshot that. My God, that's awesome. Now you can make Intellivision games, sir. So congrats on TJ winning the Sprint console. We are now, trust me, guys, we're going to be seeing Invasion of the Cloud people on Intellivision. That is awesome. All right. So now, I already have your address, sir. Yep. Oh, sheet. Now I have to work. Everyone's saying congratulations, TJ. I'm sure you see all that. Oh, I see him. Whee! And he doesn't have one yet. So that's even double. A lot of us already, in here already have one, I know. That's awesome. TJ will get a lot of use out of that. Everyone's saying congrats to TJ. That's awesome, sir. This isn't me shipping it, just so you know. This is Ben Jones of PlayOn. I will pass your name, address, all that stuff, and your email on to him. And when they come in, they will be sent out. If he lets me know, I will let the winners know. I have all the information as well. Yeah, it was really close. DJC, Luke's Awakening, Max Society, and almost to 1-inch biceps. And then it was Jesse and Cranable. Woo! And you know what's funny? TJ is the one that picked how many times to shuffle. He called his own shot. Just realized that. DJC Game Studio says Intellivision late night tonight after the show. DJC will be going live. Definitely go check him out. I will be as soon as I eat or while I eat because my family's already had their dinner like an hour ago. All right, so we're going to talk about the homebrew games real quick. We're going to play a few, and then we're going to call it. I know a lot of you guys wanted to do the contest, but we're going to talk about, and where is it? This is, and I don't even know how to say it, the Stupus. I say Stupus. This is the Stupus AtariAge list for homebrew started in 2022. A lot of us use it. If you don't know about it, you can see every homebrew game and some of the other stuff and when they came out. It's pretty darn accurate. A lot of us will message if there's any inaccuracies, so a lot of us use it, so we try to help out. He does a really good job. You can see all the homebrews through the years. So here's what we're going to talk about as soon as I get a sip of water. Let me make sure you guys can see that, right? Oh, I still can't believe I did that. Heck yeah, now I have to make an Intellivision video game and make more Intellivision videos. There will be giveaways next week. I'll give away some ROM packages. Next week is show 100. So all of this. No, I can't even find it. All of this.
This is all Casey's fault!
So all of 2025, you can see there are a lot of games. They just fit on the screen. So early on, the first day of the year, we got Which Way and Zigzag Zip Zap, which are a lot. I enjoy them. They're brain games pretty much. But that was from Harvey 511 Under. And then we had Norseman Premium 2 Edition and Norseman Premium Edition. We had, and those were remakes, different box art from Kote Gamers. We had Polista Avenue Redux, really good game from Electronite. That came on February 8th. That is not just a redo. That was a game that just out in 25. Sorrow of Godland Third, that was a re-release from Electronite, from Kai Magazine. That is a good game as well. We got the MTE 201 test cartridge CIB from Intellivision Collector. Lets you run various tests on your consoles. You can also get that in ROM form. Quartetto Brasileiro and the Digiplay version. There were two versions of that. The ROM has both. We had, and that was 4 games. Not full-size games, but 4 games. And then Norseman Premium Edition was a repackaged version. Norseman 2, same thing. Pyramid Warp, same thing. Premium Edition, I have that. I love Pyramid Warp. Nice, easy pick up and play. A lot of fun. There's randomness to it. I still haven't gone all the way through it. I really want to. Then, of course, we have the Mr. Do from Professor Port's Homebrew Inc. I think it's Homebrew Inc. He has both listed there. I was testing that one a little bit early on. Then we have Road Fighter, driving game. I love that game. Intellivision Collector. That was, oh boy, when was that? He doesn't have the date down. That was somewhere like mid, I'm guessing. Montezuma's Revenge. That is a great game as well. Fairly recent from Intellivision Collector. That game is also available digital ROM format. We're going to be showing that game here in a little bit. Tortoises from the immortal John Hancock. Also, that was programmed by Brian's Man Cave. And then here's the game that I've bought. I do not have it yet. People are getting them. I'm a worrywart. Because that was a very limited run. If something happens in the mail, which has happened a lot from stuff coming from Kote Gamers, hopefully that's behind them. But I don't have mine yet. A lot of people are getting them from a lot of different countries. I'm going to be a nervous wreck until that shows up in my mail. Now we're getting to PRGE games. Fido's Adventure from Intellivision Revolution. Home Run Super Pro Baseball from IntelliVision. Kangaroo from Intellivision Revolution, programmed by Brian's Man Cave. Mermaid Enchanted Ocean from Intellivision Revolution. Pitfall 1, which is a collection of games, including the original Pitfall game, a all new Endless Runner, and a few versions version of Pitfall where you can't die, and then another one, I'm forgetting what they're called at the moment, and another one where you cannot die, you're immortal, and the timer doesn't count down. And then there are 3 versions of Robot Rubble, one of which is the final version of the game, and 2 games that aren't really playable. They're early versions, but you can try them out. Princess Liddy, very fun game, Intellivision Revolution. Stunt Cycle, Intellivision Revolution. Star Wars, Death Star Strike, it should be, not Battle. I messaged them on that one. I think I need to do it again. IntelliVision, and that is published or put out by Intellivision Revolution, but that is an IntelliVision game. David Harley working his magic. Triple Action 2, Intellivision Revolution. And those are all 3 games. Oh, is it Yannick? We had him on the show. All 3 games are from him. Good collection. Triple Challenge 3, Intellivision Revolution. 2 games are programmed by Michael Hayes, and 1 game is programmed by Brian's Man Cave. Ultimate Kong Jr., Intellivision Revolution. Program. Oh, no, not that one. Did I miss Donkey Kong 3? I did not say that one. Did I miss it somehow, or is it somehow not in here? Or am I totally wrong? Ultimate Kong Jr. is this year's. I'm thinking of a different one, I guess. Ultimate Kong Jr. and Intellivision Revolution. They all start blending together. Deadly Dogs, which is a game you can get to inside another game, and now you can buy it on its own. Intellivision Collector. The Dreadnought Returns, IntelliVision from Intellivision Collector. Phoenix from Homebrew Inc. Pumpkin Trilogy 2 from Homebrew Inc. And I believe Duck Hunter, where did I put it? I believe this one is 2025. That one's not on the list yet. So a lot of games. Some of them aren't new to the year, but a re-released version. But there's a lot of them that are new to 2025. I'm curious what 2026 is going to look like. So let me go ahead and switch over here. Some of my favorites. Doesn't mean none of the other ones are good. I like a lot of them. But I picked 4 that stood out to me that I really like. Michelle's Enchanted Ocean. Mermaid. That is from Intellivision Collector. We've got Road Fighter. Oh, sorry. Mermaid Enchanted Ocean from Intellivision Revolution. Road Fighter from Intellivision Collector. Montezuma's Revenge. Fairly recent release from Intellivision Collector. Limited to the ROM sales. If you want the ROM, I didn't check, but you better grab it. This is a really good game. And Phoenix. And what was that? Homebrew Inc., is it? I always forget. Phoenix from Homebrew Inc. I know, Mike, it's a port. I really like it. I think these are my favorite 4 from last year. There are a lot of good games. It's not easy to pick. And if you ask me another day, those choices might change. But for right now, these are my 4. And I really like Princess Lady. And when I was actually looking at them, I'm like, man, Princess Lady is another one that's a lot of fun to play. And it's something kind of unique for the Intellivision. I know Mike's going to love that I'm playing Mermaid again, if he's even here still. I'm going to come catch up on chat. Then we're going to play all 4 of these games. And I'm playing them on original hardware. I'm not going to be playing them on my Sprint because I don't have these games loaded on my Sprint yet. So I'm going to be playing with this lovely Intellivision 2 controller. Now, where am I? Oh, and I have to say it one more time. I don't have virtual audio set up yet. Sorry for that. It will be coming soon. Let me get back to chat. Hit mute first. Let's see what you guys been talking about. We need a way to buy Intellivision Revolution ROMs. I'm so hoping. I saw that post where he says that the games are canceled. I hope that's not true. I know he works hard on his stuff and he has a lot of really good games. I would hate to see that happen, but those are available nowhere. OG Hugo's right. Oh, Retro Creep has Phoenix. I can't right now, Roger. I don't have a CRT. I can't. Is that what you call it? I don't have that up here. I have stairs to get up here now, but there's no door in here yet, and I'm not carrying a CRT up attic stairs. Yep, Rod. That's right, Roger. But I will be doing some. I'll get one set up downstairs, do like a little recording that I can play up here, because it's probably going to be like a month or so before I can actually have it up here next to me and play it live. I can put a camera to it and just have a cam do it that way, but I can't do it from downstairs. All right, we're caught up. Let's play. How much time we got here? Like I said, these aren't going to be lengthy. Yes, someday. He lives fairly close to me. I'll go over to Casey's man cave when the stairs and a door in place. Yeah, he doesn't want to go up the attic stairs. This is the original release. I mean, physical release from PRGE. I'm pretty sure they're all the same. I didn't have an early version of this. I played an early version at PRGE the year before. So we can shut the door, and I swear, they'll probably still hear you. My wife cusses like a sailor. So you can't say anything she hasn't said in front of the kids, believe me. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not 100%, but this is the exact version I bought, like everyone else at PRGE. I'm playing the package it was released. I bought it there. I didn't get it early. All right, let's go. I wonder if I have Michelle already in here. So you got Maria, Taylor. It would be really cool if Michelle was already there, but it's not. Renee, Alexis, Diana. I don't even know how to say that one. Sekelia. We'll go with Maria. Or not. Oh, come on. There we go. So you have to scavenge around. You have to find a treasure to pass the levels. And I have read it, but I forgot what they're called. There we go. You also need a key. So that's the treasure you're going to give to pass the level once you find it. Now I need a key. And we're going to play one. Hopefully I can finish it to show you what it looks like. There's the key. Oh, I almost got touched. Hey, is that Michelle right there? I think it is. These are all just points. Can't wait to see that dark-haired Michelle flopping in the water. That's gonna happen. And I just realized I hadn't seen the castle yet. There it is. So now I have the key, I have the treasure piece. So now, is it 8? Pressing 8 reveals a map. This is a huge area. So right now I've only seen this first room. As I go and explore, it'll show me all the maps, all the rooms on the map. And in fact, I should probably have out the overlay. I have read this manual, just been a while. So the castle map is 8. Let's see. You got the bubble in the upper buttons, magic, mer change on the lower left, and speed boost on the lower right. And if you get touched, sometimes you go back to the beginning of this, sometimes you go all the way out. Oh no. So let me show you. So now I've been to a few rooms and you can see, what is that, 7 different rooms? You're trying to find, I forget what she's called, and you want to give her the treasure, and then you pass. And you've got a time limit. You can see that 6:47 in the upper right. So it's kind of like an adventure game underwater with a little more to it. But there's a dead end. So now I went up and around. Whoa. Sometimes you come back to the room like that and you're dead because they're just on you. You never know where they're going to be. Sometimes it's like a few screens and you find it. No! Okay, so I didn't go all the way out, but I went back to the beginning. I need to keep my thumb on one of the buttons. I want to at least find one. Don't get me. When we played this 2024 PRG, the mermaid was here and all the rooms. And you could kind of see what's what, but you couldn't, there was nothing else populated yet. But we could already tell, oh my gosh. We could already tell that we wanted to play more. Okay, so that's all closed off. I'm going to go over 3, up and right. I lied. I'm usually not getting tagged when I play this. Trying to think and talk. It's always more fun to play games when you're doing that. Time is getting slim. So you can also use that power up and go, there it is. Woo! So I had that treasure, gave it completion time 5:42, and there is level 1 complete. and you just keep moving on. Nick, what's going on, sir? Good to see you. We are playing 4 of my current favorite 2025 homebrew games. We just listed them all off. Don't want to flash you guys, so let me catch up on chat, and then we'll get to the next game. I'm making a huge mess here, guys. A lot of times the messes up here do not get cleaned up until the following week. If I have a busy week, come up here like, crap, I forgot all that was out everywhere. Mr. Run and Jump on Intellivision needs to happen. I would like that. I like that game. I think it's something that could be done. Good to see you, Nick. What's going on? A little bit late. Better late than never. Catching a little bit of gameplay. Yeah, I like Mermaid, Enchanted Ocean. So next up, I want to do 2 in a row. We'll do Montezuma's Revenge. A lot of you guys know this game from some other platform. This is the Intellivision version from Intellivision Collector. The ROM is also available, limited form. Some beautiful artwork on the boxes, these gatefold boxes. That's awesome. Don't roll my chair around and smash it either. I have to buy another one. Yeah, I just happened to see you streaming and was like, oh, right. He said he was going to stream this week. Every Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific. Every Monday for over 2 years now. Next week is show 100, which is awesome. We're going to do some ROM package giveaways, have some guests on. Looking forward to that. Good milestone. Does it star Panama Jack? Let's get back to it. Boxes in the way. So Mike's Gaming Gala recently played this. Mike, was that on Saturday? He's probably already gone. Now we grab the white key. Then you decide which one to open up. Okay, so once you get the color, like I got, is it the axe? Then I could go through without, I've always jumped over those, but I saw Mike playing, and I learned a thing or two. I've never played this before, so I mean, I really don't know what I'm doing. I think now, so yeah, oh, but it took the sword. That just gives you a hit. Doesn't let you go through all of them. So I probably should have saved that. Oh, boy. And this is where I need that. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing Mike did. I'm going to die, and then he'll be gone. And I should have known better. And now we're back over here. So I have the blue key, so I can unlock that. And grab a whole bunch of goodies. Oh, I thought I could fall from that. But I can't. TJ's shirt. If you guys don't know. Uh-oh. No. Oh, I had that hit thing, luckily. I got TJ's shirt a while back. What's it say? I tried to quit. Oh, I didn't know we could go down. I tried to quit cussing, but I can't. Okay, so now we need one more red one. I'll assume it's this way. I have no clue what I'm doing for this one. Oh. This is one of the games that I want to get into and actually play a length of time, and I'm right back where I was earlier. I think there's... Isn't there a map on this? For some reason, I was thinking there was. Oh, I've seen maps. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, so I'm going to go down and go that way. Oh, I fell from too far. So there we go. Don't jump off. I'll be dead. Now we need to get that last key. There's one. Oh, but that wasn't a white key. There's the red key. I think I need that to keep going where I was earlier, if I can even find that again. Oh boy. Do I need that white key? Oh, of course. I hit down, and then once I got down... Can I go that way? Oh. Figured might as well get that white key. I'm sure it's there for a reason. I may regret it later. Oh, come on. Game over. I wanted to get farther than Mike did. Let's catch up here. Sorry I had that on there the whole time. Okay, I have to pay attention to the pooches and wife. So good night all. Congrats again, TJ. That's awesome. If you're still here. I'm happy I won. I will watch some sprint videos when dude, I know everything about the sprint. Message me. I'll be glad to help you. Whatever you need. Yeah, me too. Invasion of the Cloud People Intellivision game. Yeah, there's a lot of versions. This is on the Master System. I own it. I think it's like $100 game. Yeah, don't forget the WD-40 my chair. Yeah, this game's fun. And there are maps because it's the same. So the maps, if you Google Maps, you can find all the stuff and to help you get around. Off-Grid Arcade, got to get going. Congrats on the win, TJ. Great stream, Casey. Thanks, Bart. Hope you're still here. I'm a couple minutes late. Got to go. Great stream. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Chuck, what time you starting? I opened up my Intellivision 2, and there was a strip of beef jerky in there. What the heck? Looking forward to your appearance on Wednesdays. Arcades Anonymous, buddy. Yeah, me too. That is Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow I'll be on Mike's Gaming Gala at 5 p.m. Pacific, and Cyrus will be there as well. So let's go ahead and switch over. We've got a couple more quick games. If Chuck is still here, what time are you going live, Chuck? Hopefully he's not already. I'll try to hurry. So now we're going to play Phoenix. I know you guys have probably seen this one. I really like it. I love shooters. This won't take long. If Chuck's still here, I beat Chuck the last time we did head-to-head on this game. Whooped him. Flat out whooped him. He does have the high score right now, but I whooped him when it mattered. The live head-to-head, I whooped him. So this is Phoenix. It always throws me. The shots they fire come from lower than where they are. And it always gets me. Definitely want to hold down that fire button, at least early on. I forgot what button is shield. I think you just push up or down. And I could have used it there. Down. Which you will do on accident. Come on. Ugh. Sometimes you just nail everything right away, and other times this happens. There we go. Ooh, I was just going to use my shield. So you want to tag all the shield stuff over here. You're going to get more points that way. Then you want to come over here and use your shield so you don't get hit. And then bam, 8,300. I had one square left. I learned that shield trick watching Chuck. I never thought to use the shield right there. So DJC taught me that. My score went up big time. Oh, I knew I was dead before it happened. Crash 7 says you need patience on these levels. And he's right. Oh. This is not going to be a good score. Look at that. 10,800. Yeah, it is close. It is close. I like Gorf too. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Yeah, I still like it. Usually go live Monday nights, any other nights. So I'm live Monday for this show, 5 to whenever I'm done. Sometimes it's an hour and a half. Sometimes it's way longer. I am going to start working on probably Tuesday, an hour of just gameplay. Going to pop in, chat with you guys, play one game, just play it over and over. Sometimes I'll go live other days, but it's kind of rare. I have younger, 10 and 13, but, busy life. So I try to go on and make videos as much as I can. So Tuesday is going to be coming soon, I believe, as long as the wife doesn't get too pissed off. But I'm really working on it. All right. One more to go. One more. This is squeaky chair. Ever since some people started pointing it out, it bugs me now. Road Fighter from Intellivision Collector. This thing scrolls so smooth. Look at this beautiful artwork inside. Maybe check the overlay just to make sure. Break and pause. That's it. I can live without that. I've read this manual too, Mike, if you ever watch and see this. But it's been a while. Let me switch back over. Don't want to do that a second time. Before Phoenix, I was playing Montezuma's Revenge, and the first one was Mermaid Enchanted Ocean. Montezuma's Revenge is available complete in box and digital ROM format, both from the Intellivision Collector. Both are limited, so if you want it, intellivisioncollector.com. Okay, Road Fighter. I haven't played this one in a while. So you run out of fuel. Every car reacts different, and I forgot what they do. There is the gas can. That was something else, and Mike suggested a gas can, and they put it in. I like that call because I like seeing the gas can. But there are different stages. This game is so smooth for an Intellivision scrolling game. I mean, in person, it's even better than streaming. I know I lose some when you're streaming, but this is so butter smooth. There you go. You've got the little map. By the next time I play this, I'll probably be playing it on the Sprint because I went around. I'm mainly a hardware guy, and now with the Sprint, the ROM packages are everywhere. So I buy a lot because I support all these guys for the most part. But a lot of these games, to be honest, they weren't available. And now a lot of them are. I went and collected everything that I didn't already own that's available in ROM form, and I'm getting my Sprint stick ready. I have every ROM, I think, now that can be purchased. I have in folders, and I'm just working on my Sprint stick with all my free time. Ugh. So you can see the green. Oh, I should have hit the brake. The green is my fuel on the right side lower. And when you don't reach that checkpoint, game over. And then the upper is how far you are into the level, I believe. We're on stage 3. So yeah, the upper, you can see where it's flashing. That's where I am. Completing the area is all the way to the top of the white bar. Those guys will drop out boxes or whatever they are out the rear. Fuel is still all the way full. Oh boy. You don't feel it till you play it, but when those trucks are there, I'm nervous the whole time, especially crossing over behind them. Just grab Montezuma's Revenge. Awesome. Did you grab the ROM or the complete in box? I mean, same game, but Carlos, what's going on? Good to see you, sir. Carlos has a great channel, does great work. You definitely should check it out. He does incredible things. This one is getting harder here. Oh! It kind of squeezes you off pretty good. Oh, come on, don't crash. I can't remember if you can learn the maps, if they're always the same or if they're random. The cars all act different, so you got to know what side to be on. Sometimes, obviously, it's a guess. Oh, no. Like right there, I got lucky. I came out of the skid. I should have wrecked. That was just dumb. My gas is getting low, but I'm almost to the end. Yes, Carlos saying happy 2026, everyone. Hope everyone's going to have a great year this year. Last year was a kind of a really weird year for me. I had emergency surgery. I had an infected gallbladder. I was off work for a long time and healed up from that. Worked every day for a while. We went on a 3-week trip in the motorhome to Midwest Gaming Classic. Did a lot of family stuff fun on that as well. And then my wife had a surgery, which was an elective surgery for those of you that know. And then I was off 5 weeks. She was off 8. We had a lot of family stuff in the middle of all that. And then we hit holidays. It was our weirdest year ever, that's for sure. I'm hoping 2026 is a little more normal for us. We have some trips planned. Of course, I'm going to PRGE. Sadly, I can't make the Midwest Gaming Classic this year. It's a 30-hour drive for me, and I'm not going to fly this year. Maybe next year. We have a lot of fun weekend or 3 to 4 day trips planned with the motorhome. A lot of fun weekend stuff. We're going to have a few trips to go see our grandson. He's only a couple months old. We were supposed to go see him during Christmas time, but with all the flooding and the snowing in Northern California at the time we could have went, we weren't able to go, sadly. Oh, I knew I was dead. It was too late. I should have hit the brake. You do have a brake button, even though I'm not really using it. Oh, like right there. Whoa. I was puckered on that one. Oh. I think I'm going to make this one pretty easy unless I start wrecking here. Huzzy. Huzzy. I knew it wasn't Hussy. That's why I was saying Hussey. Oh, no. That's what I get, karma. Oh, now we're dropping boxes. It's better to hit the brake than wreck, because when you wreck, you lose more fuel. We may not make it past this one. It instantly got a lot harder here. Now I've got a little bit of a stretch to run here. Oh, dang it. The three colors of the cars, they act different. One kind of leaves you alone. One does, I can't remember what the third one does. The pink one, wherever side of him you're on, he'll move to the other side. So you just got to know to switch over. I haven't played it on hard to know how hard that is, because I'm not really good enough to hit hard level on this one yet. I actually enjoy these games better than new games. It's mostly what I play these days. I'm an all-gen gamer. I'm not going to lie. I have all the new consoles. We have 3 Series X's. We have a PS5 with PSVR 2. We have a Switch 2, 6 Switches. Some of them, are personal lights. Almost every console back. I mostly spend my time playing Intellivision, Atari 2600, Odyssey 2, the NES, Master System. I like the old stuff better. And there's only so much time in the day. A lot of times we do Switch with the family. We'll play Mario Kart. I go live with Go Game Go, and we compete in that. Sometimes my son and I will play as a family, and we'll play like Mario Party, those kind of games where we can all play together. Ugh. I need to keep my thumb lower on the disc. I'm kind of raising my thumb up like I do with a lot of games, but you don't want to do that. You want to keep it on there, kind of like a steering wheel. Don't take your hands off. Oh. I hit the brake a little bit there. I think I was going to hit the side if I didn't. Oh, that's what I was waiting for the last truck to do. Drop a box on me. I think we're going to make it. All 4 of these games, again, if you came in late, they're all 2025 games. We went over all the list of the 2025 homebrew games that were released last year. And then I picked 4 of my current favorites. And this is the final one that I'm playing for the night. I am starving. I'm going to go down and get some meat. I'm going to go down and eat and then visit the family, spend some time with them. We gave away a Sprint console a little bit ago. That was a lot of fun. TJ Ferrero won it, which is really cool because he doesn't have one for one, and he is going to eventually be working. He makes games for the next console, Specky, and he's already stated once he gets a Sprint, and he's done with his current game, Pico 8, Invasion of the Cloud People, he's going to make an Intellivision game, which I'm really excited for that. Little bit of a hum on here. I'm playing with an upgraded console. My Intellivision 2 tends to have a little bit of hum with all the equipment that it has to go through. Oh, this might be it here. Focus, focus, focus. Starts to get pretty tight. This might be one, especially on a harder level, that you might want to try playing with a gamepad, with a D-pad. And the only part it gets me is the really tight areas like this, going back and forth, trying to do, like right there. The disc just isn't for tiny little movements, in my opinion. Oh, I might make it. What time is it? 7:49. Hopefully I'm not going too far into Chuck's stream if he's already started. Definitely be done in a few minutes here. Definitely before 8. Probably just a few more minutes. Having a decent run. Oh. Oh, come on. Now I need a good run here. And the water. Then oil. There went my gas too. You can't catch up to those, sadly. And you don't want to do that on this level. That was luck right there. Yep, we're going to die right here. Night, Sarah. Thanks for coming in. I'm done. I'm going to wrap it up right now. Make sure I don't miss anything here. I think I got everything. Oh, I didn't go over. So I have 2 lists. Intellivision Dude, famous YouTuber. His top 5 favorite Intellivision homebrews. Number 5, Mystic Castle. Number 4, Home Run Super Pro Baseball. Number 3, Miss Pac-Man. Number 2, Super Chef BT. I wonder if that'll change with the new version of Burger Time coming out, Ultimate. And number 1, his favorite homebrew, Shark 2. Then we have regular viewer channel member, also Michael Doherty. Number 5, Same Game and Robots. Number 4, Caverns of Mars. Number 3, TNT Cowboy. Number 2, Galaxian. And his favorite homebrew game, Robot Army. If you guys send me your top 5 original games or top 5 homebrew, I'll read it on the air. Search out Intellivision Gamer. There's a million ways you can reach out to me. And that's going to do it for tonight's show. Thank you all for watching. Big congrats to TJ for winning that Sprint console. Next week, show 100. Over 2 years of doing shows nearly every single Monday. Next week, we're going to have on some guests. We're going to do some ROM package giveaways from Electronite and the Intellivision Collector. And I hope to see you there. So good night, everyone. Have a good night, and we'll see you next week. Possibly earlier, but probably next week.
Rise up, get ready for the fight. The Intellivision Gamer. got it all from classics to new. He stands tall, interviews and insights. He's on a mission, unleashing the power of retro intuition. He's got the knowledge, the passion untamed. IntelliRocker burning with the flame. He tunes his stage, says brothers unite. Intellivision gamer, he brings the light with the game console.